How are we doing, guys? Let me check the audio real quick off from my phone. Should be good. How are we doing, guys? Okay, we've got a little bit of a delay, but it's all right. At least we'll be able to see the chats. How are we doing? We're back on it. Just before football starts. I'm only going to probably stream for about half an hour, 45 minutes, because the Champions League's on. I don't want to watch the footy. But how are we doing? We're going to hit lots of 180s tonight, I'm telling you. So yeah, stick around. We are going to try and hit some 180s. We'll give it a good go anyway. Arm feels so much better than it was this afternoon. 3 trebles. Here's the start. It's not 3 in the treble 20 though. So, half an hour. Let's try and hit. Could we possibly go for a 180 every 5 minutes? Maybe. A 180 every 5 minutes. That is going to be the plan. I actually do need to check the results from today's PDC event to see who's winning. Just realised I've got my hoodie on. It's a little bit heavier on my arm. So it's going to drag my arm down slightly, but we still should be able to get that treble 20. Just a 60. Gillian, how are we doing? Gillian Winters, how are we doing? Of course you can have a shout out, seeing as it's your first chat-in. I think that 140. Oh, it's just a ton. You're playing darts, are you? I'm trying to get my darts counter linked in to my laptop so I can play online. But yeah, I'm a little bit earlier actually tonight having a chuck. I usually only have a chuck between like 7:30 and 8. But because football's on, the Champions League, the final night. I'm going to watch that. We've got a 180. It's the first 180. That's you, Gillian. So I'm just going to put in the chat 180. Just so we can keep a track of them. Okie dokie. So the plan is 180 every 5 minutes. It took us 3 minutes. Can we back it up? Not with that, do it. We've got 2 trebles though. You're good. Sometimes I fly well. Actually, they feel quite good tonight, actually. My arm does feel okay. So I think we might be able to do some good scores. Ooh, just an 85. Right, I'm not going to rush it. I'm trying to hit a 180 every 5 minutes, but we've got to relax and get in our throw. Find that rhythm. We don't want to be rushing it. 19s. Yeah, we can't be rushing them. When we rush, we make some mistakes. But how are they all doing tonight? A little bit spur of the moment that we've come live. I did say today we'd come live. But yeah. Oh, just a ton. Really should have followed at least one more treble in there. It was a good dart. We have got the Firestorms again, guys. We've got the Firestorms out. We did actually switch to Littlers before. I might do that again later on. 19s. Yeah, I might switch to Littlers if we start getting a bit short on the 180s. What's my average? It's all the way in the 80s. When I'm playing really well, it can shoot into the 90s, but I'd say maybe like in, I would say at the minute, probably about 84, 85, 86. But I am playing pretty well. Well, I have been playing pretty well the last couple of weeks. So I've been having a lot of 90 averages. Not so many tons, but we have been getting in the tons. I might have to take my hoodie off. It is weighing me down a little bit. Is it a 180? Oh, it's just a 140. One thing about these darts, actually, I can get them pretty straight, one after another, one on top of each other. They do go pretty straight with the throw. Oh, that's high. Just a ton. Okay, get this arm nice and loose. Not that loose. Ooh, just a 60. But the flying now out of my hands. Ooh, we're in the one. I'll give it a couple more minutes with my hoodie on and I may take it off. I'll put my t-shirt on. Like I said, it is quite a heavy duty hoodie. Ooh, just a 60. Come on. I can put a little bit extra on these winmar darts. I do put a little bit of extra. That's not going to focus, is it, with my face in there? Because of the grip on it, I do put a little bit extra spin on it. Not intentional. And that does make it drop slightly. So we're going to make sure we go high on that treble 20. Not the one. What are we on? What minute are we on here? 7. 3 minutes to get a 180. Now, I would like to get one every 5 minutes, but if we can bundle two together straight away, we'll take it. That was a nice start, that first one. Thanks for the inspiration. No worries. I think it's good to watch darts players on TV as well. You can always just pick some little tips up. I watch a lot of professional darts players. I always just try and pick up little bits here and there. I don't just watch the PDC though. I do watch Charlie Murphy. Pick up tips from Charlie Murphy's. I watch Samson Does Darts. But we need to get this treble, don't we? Right, if we don't get a treble on the next one, the hoodie's coming off. I've got a t-shirt on underneath here. But it might make me arm a little bit looser. Oh, it's a 140. Let me get my hoodie off. But the hoodie's coming off. Let's here. Out of the way. Let me put my microphone back on. Now this should be fine. A little bit freer. Possibly. Come on. Now this is probably going to go really high. It actually went decent. Ooh, grouping them well. What are we on there? Have we gone to the 10-minute mark? 9:57. We've only had one 180. Oh, it's just a ton. Okay. We'll keep going. It feels really loose now, my arm, after playing with my hoodie on. We're getting one treble at least. Welcome. We've had one 180. We're trying to get a 180 every 5 minutes. It's a little bit loose, so we've had one in the first 5 minutes. Second 5 minutes wasn't to be. We've had a couple of 140s though. We've had quite a few 140s, to be honest. We've had chances to get them 180s, but we're just not backing it up just yet. 18s, double 18. Just because that had blocked it. It's tried to get another dart in there. Chances were they're going to bounce out. Oh, I thought that was in. Thought we sneaked it in. Whoa, that was a high one. It's another treble though. How are we doing tonight, guys? Anyone else like football? Anyone else excited for the Champions League tonight? Can't wait for it. Oh, Dan. Ooh, a ton. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I'm doing Q schools 2027. I was on about it before actually in the other live. We've already got saving up for it. Yeah, we're already saving up. We've already got money saved up for it. Got a lot of competitions on and mentoring this year. Plus, I'm going to go and compete on the WDF. Yeah, they are very good at these darts, so I've got to just find that spot on the dart where... Right, the camera's weird today on this one. I've just got to find the right spot where I can just let it go off my hand. It does feel super comfy in my hand though. $140. I did say I was going to stick with these smaller stems. I may go for medium, and that might just make them fly that little bit better. We can always try them. For what the price is, what, £12? I shouldn't have stopped, should I? I had two in the bed there. I shouldn't have stopped. But yeah, for £12, I'll try the next ones up, and if they do work, happy days. Just one in there. Modest Super Series. I am going to be doing a lot more of the vaults. The vaults don't start again till, I think it's a week or 2 weeks this Friday. At the minute, it's just on the break. So I will be entering the vaults, hopefully trying to qualify for the modus. We'll give it a good go anyway. Modus series. Yeah, the modus series. Yeah, it does get a lot of hype. I really like the modus series. I like watching it. Just the level of plays on there is fantastic. Oh, I think we've got a second 180. We've got a second 180. Just going to put it in the chat just so we know how many we're keeping track of. All right, we've got two 180s. It is in there. Didn't feel the cleanest 180 though. You're a rhythm player and get sixes and then stop and it ruins the floor. Same with me. I'm a rhythm player myself. I can try and be a little bit more precise, but don't really get as many high scores doing that. I prefer just to let him go. Get in that rhythm. And also, I think if you throw as a rhythm player, I think you can adjust. If you go a little bit high, you can adjust quite quick to drop it down a little bit. Or if you drop lower, you can just adjust that a little bit quicker. That's a ton. Do you know what? I am going to probably put the littlers through a little bit of practice as well in a little while, just to see how they fly. Now today, actually, I did the live before, just going for the treble 20. Did 20 minutes on TikTok. Did about, what did I do, maybe an hour on YouTube, and then just tonight, this is probably the most I ever chuck at this treble 20. I really don't throw that often at the treble 20. I do my power score. Oh, I thought I was doing there. I do the power scoring, of course, and then I do a couple of games, but not that much volume at the treble 20. Maybe I should, because we've only hit 2 180s so far. So let's relax, sit into the throw, drop it in. Trying something different on them last two, actually. I held the dart at the bottom of the barrel. How are we doing, Fry Up Man? Two in there, is there? Just the one. Again, super straight dart, so one above the other. Bullseye. Ooh. We need to be pinning that treble first dart, don't we? And we've just lost a little bit of the rhythm from it. Just a ton. If you could like the stream, guys, I'd appreciate that. You don't need to send... super chats are available. Don't need to send super chats. We don't need that. Just likes will be enough. Oh, that's a good... that second dart was a very good dart, and it hit the flight and shot up. Oh, that was a shame. Looking forward to catching up as well with the PDC later. I can't remember what it was for. It's like the World Masters or something that's on at the minute. Well, it's a prelims in it, so it's all the players on tour, and then I think it's on Friday. Must be Friday. Might be Thursday even. Oh, I'm gonna have to go for bullseye. Ooh, I have been actually mixed. This week's been crazy. I thought it was Tuesday all day. I keep thinking it's Tuesday, and it's not. We're like, I keep thinking I'm a day behind. Right, I'm going to switch to the littlers in a minute, and just to see how they're going to fly. What are we on here? How many minutes? 20 minutes. We only had 2 180s. The goal was 1 180 every 5 minutes. Who said Newcastle out? Joe Cole, you're talking nonsense. He said Newcastle are out. We've got a chance against PSG. They're a good side, but no. Actually, I really enjoy throwing these darts. They're a very comfortable dart in my hand. Maybe too grippy, but after a couple of weeks playing with them, the grip might just slightly die off. And we find that smooth section. But I'm going to shut the loop lifters on and just see how they fly. Just for 10 minutes. Because I might only have 3, 6, 9 darts with them. And then they're not feeling great in my hand. So, we'll see how they go. I was on about this earlier on as she was watching. The other night I was going to go and practice with my littlers. And they weren't feeling great in my hand. Sorry, last night. They wasn't feeling great in my hand. They kept slipping. Now, if I didn't have these firestorms, that practice session last night would have been terrible. Oh, the littlers are feeling good actually today. Yeah, but they're not like that every day, so that's why I've had to make a little bit of a switch, because they're not feeling great every day. Whoa. I'll get back in touch with them, because we're going a little bit all over again. Try and back up some of these 180s, shall we? It's not the best first start. Kind of went left and blocked it. Don't mind if it does that underneath the treble 20, because then I can drop them on top of it, but that was a little bit dodgy. Oh, we got another 180. Come on, he's kicking off. 3 180s. Let's keep. I'm just putting it in the chat just to keep a track of it. What a hat I got a back-to-back 180. Come on. What is that going? A little bit of slippage, but yeah, not the greatest, that one. A little bit, well, a lot all over here. Right, come on, we'll lock it in. Had to go for ball there. We blocked it. Did we thread the needle? We did, but not into the treble. Oh, I'm in the 5. Grouping them well. But there was one in the 5. Oh, I'm in the 5 again. This is going in the 5 as well. I'll get 3 in that 5. If one goes in, the next 2 are going in. So 180 on the 5. There we go. There we go. Another 180. Come on. Are we getting on track now? Our 4th 180 in 24 minutes. Now they're coming with the loot listlers. The loot listlers are the only darts that I can score very heavy with. With the new ones, I'm actually hitting a lot of 140s. But the loot listlers, the 180s, they do fly in. Come on. Settle down, drop it in. Just a ton. I actually usually have on the stream when I do live, I actually have a zoom in on the treble. Just realised it's not on. I'll make sure that's on next time we go live. $140. Drop that one low. I just switched there because blocked it completely with that dart. It would not have gone well. Right, come on. Another 180. It's 140 again. I'm telling you. The 140s are going in. Don't feel like I'm throwing like particularly that well. Got a lot of darts going into the 1 and the 5. It's another 140. We're racking them up. Nineteens. Ooh, nearly. Had to switch there. Again, just went a little bit right. Anything could have touched the flight and bounced out. I do have my laptop right under my dartboard as well. So any bounce outs could be a disaster. 19s again. We got one in there. Usually when I go above the treble 20, it is quite hard to get another dart in the treble if it goes a little bit right from the left side. That's a good dart. Oh, it's at the flight. What a deflection. That felt comfy, that as well. That would have definitely been a 180. Because the first dart, oh. It's a 3 treble visit though. Blocked it again, but I'm going to try and just sneak one into the bottom left. In the middle. I don't have the power shot to power the dart through. Not unlocked that level yet. We need to do more side quests to unlock the power dart. There's another 140. I tell you what, we are actually pinning this treble 20 with 140s. Nineteens. And another one just on top. Come on, come on. So, if I'm going to rate my throw today, I would probably say it's an 8 out of 10. Doesn't feel like I've got it on a string yet, and I can just absolutely place it where I want on the board. Couple of erratic darts here and there, but we're scoring pretty decent. I tell you what, the best way to judge if I'm playing well is the double 16. Can we get 3 out of 3, 6 out of 6, 9 out of 9 on the double 16? This will judge how well we're playing. Just the 1. Actually, they all felt pretty nice then. All 3 of them darts felt nice. We got the 2 in. Right, we'll go back up to the treble 20s. Nobody wants to see me hitting the double 16s. We want the high scores, don't we, guys? Ooh. That first dart's a good dart because I can drop one on top, just like that one. But the second dart, I just tried to give it a little bit extra, and I pulled it left instead of letting it go. Treble 18. So, what I would usually do tonight in my practice routines, we wouldn't be doing this. This is what I'd do tonight. So I would have done my 21 dart warm up. If you've seen that, it's just 9 darts at the 20s, 3 at treble 19, double 11 bull, double 6, and then 6 darts just at your favourite double. And I'd probably do that once, twice, maybe 3 times if we weren't feeling great. And then I'd just do the Shanghai practice, which would be treble 16, double 16, double 16. And then once we check that out, we'd do it the same on the 17s, the 18s, 19s, and 20s. Now that's what I've done all last year, and I still find it fun to play. So I keep doing it. It helps me on the doubles. But what I have been doing is putting the 10s in there, 14s and 12s. I've started chucking them in as well in a couple of the rotations. I'm not the best on the double 14 or the double 12. It's not the perfect throw for me, but they might get better. It's another 180. I was looking at my light then. It's not even the camera. 180. Can we see some likes in the live for that? We've got another 180. Is that 4 or 5 now? We've got 4, 5 180s in 31 minutes. So we're still off the pace with 1 every 5 minutes. Bullseye. Ooh. I thought there was a delivery. It's actually just my next door neighbour. I thought there was a delivery coming. Ooh, where are you going? Keelan, how are you doing? This is me being... Oh, yeah, I did. Keelan, you know what? You're the first person to notice it. I did it wrong. I did it wrong on purpose. But yes, Keelan's the first one. I know. Honestly, I did it wrong so people would comment, and you commented. I did it on a few of my videos earlier on. Didn't work. Nobody commented on them, so I did end up changing them. I actually need to update the thumbnails as well, because they was from the summer. It's like this as well. So when I set up my camera, if you watch my videos, so I'll just sit here. Well, actually, my camera's usually a little bit farther over. The antlers behind here. I've set them up perfect on my head. You have obviously kind of. I'll change it for you, bud. But yeah, I set up the antlers just to go perfect in line with my head. And somebody commented a day or 2 ago saying that it lined up perfect. So it's all coming to plan. Right. We're getting a little bit pulled off here, so let's get them back flying in that treble 20. Oh no, the purple patch may have gone. Okay, we got a treble. First, that was such a nice start when I released it. We dropped that a bit low. Get set, relax. Got 2 in there. We did. We sneaked the 2 in there. We keep going. Jack, how are we doing? How long do you do darts for each day? So I usually play between 35. Some days it could be 30 minutes, between 30 minutes and an hour 3 times a day. It's usually about 40 minutes though. And we'll do that 3 times a day. Is there another 180? There's a 140. Yeah, so I do a session in the morning, a session at dinner time when I've got time, and then just a session at night. I split it up into 3 sessions. Some players can play like 4 or 5 hours at night. I can't do that. No, I couldn't do that. I can do about 2 hours at the most, but after like an hour and 10 minute, an hour and 20 minute, they just start not going everywhere. I just start to lose a little, not lose interest. I just don't feel like I'm being as productive as I could be. Bullseye. Ooh. Yeah, man. Now they're going a little bit higher. I might just switch to my Firestones in a minute as well. Just try and see if you can get a 1 or 2 more 180s with that. Because these aren't slipping out of my hands yet, but they don't feel great. You're using do about 3 or 4 hours hardcore, absolutely hardcore. I couldn't do it, not because I wouldn't like to do it. I think my arm would be shattered. But it's just whatever suits you. I know Phil Taylor used to practice about 8 hours a day, didn't he? I think Stephen Bunting does. I think Bunting does quite a lot of hours practice. I know I've seen some of his. I'm going to put the Firestones back on. I know Bunting practiced for about 3, 4, maybe even 5 hours before his match. So he's playing a 20-minute, 30-minute match. He'll practice for a good 3, 4, possibly 5 hours. So it's just whatever works for you and whatever your time you can to get on the board. I still find it fun practicing 3 times a day as well. Don't find it's a chore. Bullseye. Ooh. Just finished training. Oh, sorry. I'm missing one, Keelan. You gotta go having a late dinner. I'm probably going to be gone. I'm going to watch Champions League football because they're all playing out at 8 o'clock tonight. So I was only going to come on for about 45 minutes to an hour. The goal was to get a 180 every 5 minutes. I think I got 5 so far in 38 minutes. Was it 6? I don't want to be cheating myself. 4, 5. Yeah. That's a bad dart. It's not a bad dart. It's just I can't get another dart in the treble there. And my nose is still blocked up. It's a bit annoying. Oh, ooh, we got a treble. Sorry, the cat's out the window trying to come in. Arsenal. Who are Arsenal playing again tonight? I seen there was playing Arsenal playing. Is it that? I don't want to say a weird team name, but is it like Angie something or Anchi? I have a massive stadium, a massive banner. Sorry, at the stadium, have they? Do you know what I might do? I would usually put on the matches, but what I'm going to do tonight, I'll probably watch this the live goal show, so I can see all the goals going in when they do. Right, come on. Let me just lock it in for 5 more minutes. We'll try and get these 180s going. You tip with the double 20s and 180s going for you. What? Pretending the double 20s are 180. Just chucking it like it's a 180. Come on, Dan. Yeah, these Firestorms, I do think they're going to benefit from a longer stem on and flight system. because they feel quite compact in my hand, and I feel like I just drag them down slightly. So I think maybe just a bit of a longer molded system could help. Oh, that's a bad die. Use it, yeah. Honestly, just one day, when the board was in the kitchen, this would have been last summer. And again, with me, I was all right on the double 10 at the time. Double tops was the struggle. I got pretty decent on the double 20, and then the double 10 kicked off. I said, you're not playing. Actually, do you know what? We should have stuck with the littlers today. Right, come on. I'm trying to lock it in. Get set. Relax, throw. As you can see, these, unlike the littlers, where they were all going above the treble, I could actually just follow them in pretty decent. These are just all pulling a little bit low. A little bit more practice with these. Because we can group them pretty well. And a lot of 140s was happening with these. Just not too many 180s. I can seem to power these ones through a little bit as well. With the littlers I can't, with these I can. Yeah, come on. And the 18s are good. The covers are good. We'll have 5 more minutes with the loot littlers, because that's what was bagging them 180s with. So we'll go back to them. A little bit stiff today. I must have slept funny last night. Back's a little bit stiff. Right, come on, the littlers are back. 180 incoming, I'm telling you. Come on. Stop messing around. Oh. Okay. At least it was higher anyway. At least it was higher. $140. It's the 140. We actually sneaked that bad boy in. What do I see? 30 mins, 5 180s streams before, 2 after 40. We're trying to get we're trying to get 180 every 5 minutes. As soon as I got a 180, I just put it in there. Whoa. Bullseye. Whoa. Deflection off the fly. Oh, I thought that one was in. Right, come on. We're not going to go until we get one more 180. Maybe. Come on, we should be able to get one. We need to relax though. Match situation. We need a 180 to stay in the match. So we're going to lock it in. So we get set, nice and relaxed, not thinking about anything apart from that centre bit of the treble 20. Oh. That was a bad second dart. First one was really decent. Bottom of the wire, drop another 2 on top. Oh, I tell you what I have just done today. I've actually downloaded that, seen it all over TikTok. Do you know the app where it shows your throw? like the lines, how good you repeat it. So it's something we'll try out as well. But I know mine's not going to be perfect every time. Unless you get a 180 and it's just one after another. But if you chuck a dart high, you're going to adjust your arm slightly just to drop it a little bit lower. Oh my God. That was for treble 19. Yeah. The mind's not on the game. The mind's on the football now. Always kicked off. Liverpool, Karabag. We've got the bullseye. I'll have a couple more. Oh, come on. 2. Got a 140. What is that about? That was just a really lazy dart. Okay, we're going to go 9 darts. Let's put a target on it. 9 darts. Come on, let's try and get 180 or at least 5 trebles maybe then. Maybe 6. We got 1 treble. We got a treble. If we're going for 6, it means we've got to get 5 out of the next 6. We're not doing that. 2. Right, last 3 darts, guys. I'm going to have to call it a day because I want to watch the football. But thank you for stopping by. I very much appreciate it. Going to watch me throw some darts. Some good darts. A lot of 140s. A couple of 180s. We're not doing that. We're not starting with over 1 on our last 3 darts. That's just not happening. Not even going there. Oh, it's just a 140. Pretty good. That's hanging in there. That is hanging in there. Let's go 3 for bull. Okay, we got 1 bullseye. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut a day there. Go watch the football. But thank you all for stopping by. I very much appreciate it. Please like the live stream. It will help push it out there so people can watch it as well once it's finished. We do have a video coming out tomorrow, and we've got one on Friday. We've got one on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think every day next week we've got a video coming out as well. So lots of videos coming out, and maybe we can put some more live streams in there as well in between the videos coming out. What's the new throw, Dan, on your shooting? These are just little lizards, that's what you're on about. One thing I have actually done, I'll talk to you just real quick before you go. One thing I have done actually is, if you've watched my streams for a long time, or my videos, my first dart was set and chuck. What I have been doing now is just all in one movement, so foot down, get set, and just keep it all the same throw instead of having that little stop on the first start to try and finesse it in that treble. You know, I've not got my glasses on. Where's my glasses? I can't see you doing writing, man. Oh, Joe, how are you doing? The YouTube name is weird. I changed my darts. I picked up these new, don't know where I put my darts. I picked up the Firestorms. Yeah, I picked up these. So I've been throwing with these today and yesterday. Flying pretty well, but we have just been chucking with the littlers. Also, we've just scored. Sorry for ruining it for everybody. Last 3 darts, cool, we've got to go. Bullseye. Oh, another bullseye though. I had a bad session last week, a couple of weeks ago actually, when we did the tournament, but no, we're doing all right. Oh, sorry, your YouTube is weird. I'm going to say mine's not, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably see you soon at some tournaments anyway, Joe. Yeah, 3 more. 3 more. PSG still 0-0 with Newcastle. 4 minutes in. Last 180. Come on. Bullseye. Bullseye. No, no bullseye this time. We've got to go. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like the live stream. It does mean a lot if you do that. Pushes the video out. And I will catch you tomorrow when the next video is out. Okay. Good night.